Chinmaya Namaha, Shri Saraswate Namaha, Shri Sadgurubhyo Namaha. Samasta Janakalyane Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Satgurum Brahmavidvaram Manojavam Marutatulyavegam Jitendriyam Buddhimatam Varishtam Vatatmajam Vanarayutamukyam Sri Ramadutam Sirasa Namami Santoshini Jaganmata Mama Saubhagyavriddhaye Namaskaromi Bhaktya Tvam Prasanna Varada Bhava Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutrabhashya Kridau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punaha Om Mama Pranavarthaya Shuddha Jnanaikamurtaye Nirmalaya Prashandaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha Satchitanandarupaya Vishwotpattyadihetave Tapatraya Vinashaya Shri Krishnaya Vayam Yam Bhujasyamalako-malangam Sita Samaropita Vamabhagam Panau Mahasayaka Charuchapam Namami Ramam Raghuvam Shanatham Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangam Lingayate Kirim Yat Kripatamaham Vande Paramanandamadhavam. So yesterday we were seeing the 10th chapter, Vibhuti Yoga. So Bhagavan is everything, the material cause and the efficient cause. Since the whole creation has come out of him, so the creation is also he himself. Now, towards the end, Bhagavan said, Arjuna, I support the whole creation with 1/10 of myself. So when he heard that, Arjuna became curious. Now he asked, with that we start the Ekadashodhyaya, 11th chapter. Arjuna Uvacha Manyase Yati Tachakyam Maya Drashtumidhi Prabho Yogeshwara Tato Mitvam Yarshayatmanam Avyayam. So when he heard that Bhagavan support this entire world with 1/10 of himself, Arjuna was curious. He thought, will I be able to behold that form of Bhagavan? But when he thought about it, another thought came to him. Am I qualified to see? Arjuna addresses the Lord Yogeshwara, means you are the Lord of Yoga, means you are yoga itself. It's not the Lord of Yoga, you are yoga itself. Therefore, you will be able to show me. Now, Bhagavan was so loving to Arjuna and compassionate. Before he completed his request, Bhagavan started showing. Bhagavan said, Pashyame, Sri Bhagavan Uvacha. There? Oh, okay. All right. It's not there. So, Pashyame Partharupani Shatashodha Sahasrashaha Nana Vidhani Divyani Anavarnakritini Cha. Arjuna, see my hundreds of divine forms with the different colors which you have not seen before. Then he lists what are the items he is showing. Adityas, Vasus, Ashwini Kumaras, Rudras, Marut mean wind god, etc. And when Bhagavan was showing, now when you are showing something beautiful, wonderful, you expect the person who is seeing it will respond to it. Say, ah, wonderful, something like that. But nothing was happening. So then Bhagavan understood. Now that's what he said next verse. Natu mam shakyase drashtam anenaiva swachakshusha divyam dadami te chakshuhu pashyame yogamaishwaram. Bhagavan understood that with his naked eyes, he will not be able to behold this wondrous form of Bhagavan. Therefore, Bhagavan said, I shall give you a divine pair of eyes. Behold my yoga and vibhuti. Now, this Vishwarupa Darshanam also we have to understand a little bit. Virat Rupa means the entire creation. The entire creation is not something that come and go. Creation is always there. It is not that Bhagavan has to create something new. It was there all the time. But then, even though we are looking at the world, but we are not able to see the Lord in the creation. Now, this particular, for that, what is necessary is Jnana Chakshu, eye of wisdom is required. So that eye of wisdom is what Bhagavan present to Arjuna. So it is something like a goldsmith. When he is trained so much that he will not see the beauty of the ornament. What he see is only the gold, whether it is 22 carat or 14 carat, that is all he is interested. He is not interested how it is made, who is made, and how beautiful it is, nothing. He is interested only in the gold value. The same way, when we are looking at the creation, in and through the name and form, we should be able to look at the presence of Lord. This is called Jnana Chakshu. This is the eye of wisdom Bhagavan gave. It is something like a three-dimensional movie. What is that? Avatar, Avatar, or whatever it is, yeah. or you go to Disneyland also, they give you a goggle. That is a special eye. With that, you have to look at it and then return it also. Same way, Arjuna was given a temporary pair of eyes and afterwards he was returned also. Now, Arjuna is speechless. He is looking at and admiring the whole vision of this Virat Roop. Now, Arjuna is speechless. Now, who is going to speak? Sanjay is going to speak. Now, what Sanjaya is seeing, now, whatever Sanjaya is seeing, he has to explain to a blind king. So, this Dhritarashtra was born blind. He has no reference. He has not seen anything. So, therefore, this Sanjaya has to use any very exaggerated explanation, magnified explanation. It is a great task to make him understand with words. He has no reference to understand. So he uses some peculiar expressions. So he said, Divi Surya Sahasrasya Bhavet Yugapaduthita Yeti Bhasadrishi Sasyad Asastasya Mahatmanah. If the splendor of 1,000 suns was to blaze all at once, suppose, let us say, 1,000 suns arises at once in the sky, what will be the brilliance? That is the splendor of that mighty being. That Bhagavan who showed that form, whose brilliance were like the 1,000 suns rose at once in the sky. Now, this verse was quoted first time when they exploded the atom bomb. Scientists quoted this verse only because they did not have any other quotes. Now, Arjuna started seeing divine forms first and afterwards saw Gore Rupas. Bhagavan said, if you want to see anything else, think of it. You will be able to see it there. Now, you see in Mela time in India, some festival is there that time. Some people will come with some telescope and they will show you. You put some money there, they will show you. They will say, Dekho, 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 Qutub Minar, Dekho, 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 Taj Mahal, Dekho. And this person will look through that and he say, oh, that's in it. So too, Bhagavan is showing to Arjuna, Dekho, Dekho, Dekho. Now Arjuna was enjoying. Suddenly the whole scene changed. He saw the entire Mahabharata war. All the warriors were entering in his mouth. Not only the Kauravas army, but Pandavas army also. They were all entering his mouth. In that particular scene, he saw Bhagavan was crushing their heads with his teeth. So that's what he said. Lelihyase, next one. Lelihyase grasamanas samantat. Lokan samagran padanai jwalatbhi. Tejo pirapurya jagat samagram. Vasastavogra pratapanti Vishnu. Lelihyase means what? He's enjoying it by licking it. Suppose you are enjoying some payasam, kheer. especially South India, we take it with our hand. And as you are taking it in your hand and put in your mouth, slowly it starts dripping. And then we lick that also because of taste. It'll drip all over the hands and you tend to lick it because of its taste. Rasamanas samantat, from every side of your mouth. With your flaming mouth, it is a horrible sight for others. But Bhagavan is enjoying. Arjuna, seeing this, started shivering and thought how to make him calm down. He said, the entire world is shivering with fear looking at this horrible scene. And finally, Arjuna said, I am also. Now he thought how to calm him down. Then he thought that I should ask him a question. Now, to answer that, he has to swallow what he is eating. Then only he can say, isn't it? He will calm down. Arjuna asked, who are you? Bhagavan said, Kalosmi lokakshayakrit pravrittaha. Kalosmi lokakshayakrit pravrittaha. Lokan samahartumiha pravrittaha. Pratepi tvam na bhavishyanti sarve. Evastita pratyanikeshu yodhaha. So Bhagavan said, I am Kala, the time, taken the form to destroy this world. And Arjuna, without you also, all these soldiers have been killed by me. The idea is, I don't need you. So may you become instrument in my hand. Therefore, Dronam cha Bhishmam cha Jayatradam cha Karnam Tathanyanapi Yodhaviran Maya Hadamstam Jahima Vedishta Yudhyasva Jetasi Rene Sapatnan. Whom you are afraid of, Bhishma Vidamaha, Dronacharya, Karna, Jayadratha, all of them, you think that they are your equivalent and you are afraid, or out of respect, you don't want to kill them. All of them, I have already killed them. What is that you have to do? You have to shoot an arrow, they will fall down dead. So, tasmat muttishta yasholabhasva. Therefore, you get up chitva shatrun bhunksha rajyam samartham mayevete nihata purvameva nimitta matram bhava savyasachi. Therefore, you get up and fight, and may you become an instrument in my hand. Nimitta matram is a very famous line. Nimitta matram bhava savyasajin. But therefore you get up and gain glory, conquer the enemies, and enjoy the flourishing kingdom. I have already killed them for you. May you become an instrument in my hand. Savyasachin means what? Arjuna has this title that he can wield bow and arrow with equal efficiency with both his hand, right hand and left hand. That is why Savyasajin. And now Arjuna thought that, Bhagavan, since you already done my job, why should I kill them again? What for? I don't have to deal with it. Bhagavan said, no, your duty as a Kshatriya, you have to do it. But understand that I am behind you. Don't say Bhagavan is doing everything and relax. No, you have to do your part. So, and Arjuna, after seeing that, Arjuna says, Arjuna uvacha sthane rishikesha tava prakirtya jagat praharshyatyanurajyate cha. Rakshamsi Bhetani Disho Dravanti Sarve Namasyanti Cha Siddha Sangha. This is one of the best prayers of Arjuna in Bhagavad Gita. Hey Rishikesha, the Lord of all senses. Rishikanam Ishaha is Rishika means senses, the Lord of senses. It is proper that the whole world is extolling you. Sthane, it is proper. He Rishikesha, Tava Prakirtya Jagat Prahishyat Anurachyate cha. Because the sunrise yonder in the lotus pond, the lotuses opens, birds fly, moon rise, the ocean rises, calves greet the mother cows, season changes, all of them happening in this world systematically because of your presence. Therefore, the entire world praises you. It is Thane, means proper. The demons flee, frightened of you. That is also proper. All the groups of the perfected soul prostrate before you. That is also proper. Since you are a good person, if a cop call you, you go, you are not afraid. But suppose you are a mafia guy, drug dealer, etc. If a cop stops you, what happens? You leave the car and run, try to escape. So Rakshasas are afraid of you. It is also proper. And good people praises you. That is also proper. Now like this, Arjuna continue praising Bhagavan. Finally he says, "Oh Lord, please forgive me. I have taken you as a friend and I have ill-treated you while playing, eating or sleeping. And I call you, Hey Krishna, Hey Yadava, Hey Saketi. Without knowing you are the Lord of the universe, I took you for granted. I sometimes made fun of you also. Please forgive me like a father to the son, a friend to a friend, or a beloved to the beloved. These are all very sentimental thoughts. Pitasi lokasya characharasya Tvamasya pujyascha gurugariyan Natvasamotyaphyati kakkutonyaha Lokatrayepya pratima prabhava. Arjuna continue his praise. You are the father for the moving and unmoving. You are adored by the world. You are the greatest guru. There is none equal to you. You are even beyond Brahmaji. And Arjuna requests Bhagavan to come back to his original form. And Kiridinam Gadinam Chakrahastam Ichchami Tvam Drashtumaham Tathaiva Teneva Rupena Chaturbhujena Sahasrabaho Bhava Vishwamurte. Bhagavan was in thousands with thousands of hands. I don't want to see these 1,000 hands. I want to see you back in 4 hands. Please come back to your original form. And Bhagavan obliges that. The Bhagavan Vacha Sudurdarshamitam Rupam Rashtavanasi Yanmama Deva Apyasya Rupasya Nityam Darshana Kamchinaha Bhagavan said, it is very difficult to see this form by anyone. Even gods in the heaven always desire to see this form, but they don't see it. If you think you study Vedas, you are qualified, then you are mistaken. If you think you are a great tapasvi, it is impossible for them to see me in this form. Then what way I can see this form? Only through Ananya Bhakti. That alone one can behold this form. But one may ask, he showed it to Mother Yashoda, and in Kaurava Sabha also Bhagavan showed his form. But those forms were short-lived. What Arjuna saw, no one else saw it before. Bhagavan has got this soft corner for his devotees. May you become my devotee, where you surrender your ego and consider Bhagavan alone is the refuge. Then definitely Bhagavan will reveal his glory to you. You love someone, you share all your secret to him or her. So to be devoted lover of Bhagavan, he will reveal everything to you. Therefore, last verse Bhagavan says, therefore, mat karma krit mat paramaha. There is one more. Naham vederna tapasa na danena na chejjaya shakyam shakya evam vido drashtam drashtavanasi mam yatha. So I already translated that. Naham vederna tapasa. If you think that you study Vedas, you are qualified, or you have done great tapas, or dhanam, or ijya means here, it is yajnas. So all these results of these karmas will not qualify to see this, behold this form. Drishtavan simam. What is that? Bhaktyatu ananyaya shakya. Only through ananya bhakti, aham evam vidorjuna, you will be able to behold me in this way. Yadam drashtum ja tatvena praveshtum ja parantapa. Therefore, mat karma krit mat paramaha. Mat bhakta sangha varjitaha. Nirvairah sarva bhuteshu. Yasamameti Pandava. Therefore, consider Lord as your supreme goal. Dedicate all our activities to the Lord. Now, Bhagavan says, become my devotee. Your connection is the Lord. Connection is to be only to the Lord, not anyone else. May you become free from enmity towards all living beings. Such a person will come to me. Your heart will be filled with love. When you have that heart full of love, you will not have any hatred towards anybody. After seeing the Virat Roop of Bhagavan, Arjuna became a great devotee of Bhagavan. Naturally, the 12th chapter is going to be Bhakti Yoga. Now, this Bhakti Yoga is very beautiful. What Bhagavan has done in this Bhagavad Gita is very peculiar. In Vedas, you will not see, in Upanishad also, you will not see the word bhakti much, except in one Upanishad, Kaivalya Upanishad, Shraddha Bhakti Dhyana Yogat Avaihi. There is a statement by Brahmaji to Ashwalayana. But otherwise, in all other Upanishad, you will not hear much about bhakti. The idea is bhakti is the underlying principle of all paths. Whether you are a karma yogi or a jnana yogi or ashtanga yogi or bhakti yogi, all of them, what is common in all of them is bhakti. Now, what Bhagavan has done in this 12th chapter is, he summarized the entire Veda. Now, Veda as a scripture, you see, first portion is Karma Kanda. Then we have Upasana Kanda. Then we have Jnana Kanda. These are the three sections. Now, Karma Kanda, Bhagavan divided into two levels. Then Upasana Kanda also he divides into two levels. Then Jnana Kanda, one level. So we have 5 levels here. So Bhagavan is giving in this 12th chapter, there are 5 choices he gives. If you can do this, you cannot do this, do this. That also you cannot do, then do this. That also you cannot do, do this. That also you cannot do, do this. That also you cannot do. See, the choices are given. Better luck next life. So this is the style. Now, what he has done is, now 98% of human being, all of us, we are all materialistic people, isn't it? Even if you are a religious person also, you are religiously materialistic, isn't it? What we are doing, when we are doing puja, what sankalpa we make, it is material benefit only, isn't it? Nobody asks for moksha. Yeah, while Sankalpa, when we are doing Sankalpa, Mamopata, Samasta Vidaksha, Dwara, Shiva Rameshwara Prityatam. So, what are we asking for? Material benefit only. So, we have to accept that. But our scriptures never condemn us. They will appreciate, okay, you have material desires, very good, but work hard for it and use the righteous method to fulfill your desire. Don't take shortcut. That is all he says. And when the result comes, consider it is coming from the Lord. This should be the attitude. So therefore, with righteous method, if you want to make money, work hard, sincerely, use your intelligence and make money. There is nothing wrong in that. Don't pickpocket or do some shortcut, easy money, etc. Don't do it. That is all our Shastra says. But when you live like this for some time, then what happened? A mind become purified. Such a purified mind start thinking that I have taken so much from the society, I should give it back to the society. This is called seva bhav comes. So that is the level. Level 1 is karma with an attitude of dharma. We perform an attitude of what is that? Prasada buddhi. When the result comes, it is coming from the Lord. This is called karma yoga. And the second level of karma yoga is seva to the society, community, jana seva. These two are both extrovert. Both are extrovert. Extrovertedness is not the aim of Vedanta or the scriptures. They have to make you introvert. So that's why this third option is sadhana, upasana. Upasana is, now upasana also there are 2 levels. One is called take one form, eka rupa dhyanam. take one particular form of Bhagavan, Lord Krishna, Lord Rama, Ganesha. We have so many varieties of gods are there. You can choose. These are all given to us according to our temperament. So according to your temperament, you choose. There we are, our culture is so rich, that's why varieties are given. It is not something to be ashamed of, please. See, those culture which has got only one God, they are very poor. Actually, they are not rich culture. Our culture is rich. That's why they have given varieties. If you go to somebody's house for dinner, if that person give you only patla, khichdi and papat, and you feel so sad. Why did I come here? You'll feel. But suppose there are varieties, 40 items are there. You will be impressed, isn't it? You can choose whatever you want, isn't it? It's not that all the 40 items you have to eat. There are only a few things you can take. So the same way our culture, mother religion has given to us varieties. You choose one of them. That is called Eka Rupa Dhyanam. So and meditate upon that form. And when you close your eyes, that form should come to your mind. And that form should be very clear in the mind. It is not that when you think of head, leg gone, when the leg comes, the head gone, not like that. The whole entire form should be in your mind clearly etched. That is called Ekarupa Dhyanam. Now from there, after that, you have to graduate to the second level. Second level is Aneka Rupa Dhyanam. This Aneka Rupa Dhyanam is very important because to expand our mind, the mind has to embrace the entire universe. So, in Upanishad also, there is Akasha Upasana also there. So, meditate upon Akasha. So, means what? Our mind gains expansion because the expansion is very important because we have to appreciate what is Brahman. That Brahman is what? Infinite. That infinite nature of Paramatma has to be understood only when your mind is pure and expand. Get out of this narrowness. Only then you will be able to appreciate it. That's why that Aneka Rupa Dhyanam is also very important. And with that mind, you come to Vedanta class, Jnana Marga. Every word that is given in the Shastra, it makes sense to you. Otherwise, what happened? You will be repeating like parrots. You will think that you are doing a wonderful job, but none of the word makes sense to you. It's like dictionary meaning. You will say that is all. So, this is the program Bhagavan present here in the 12th chapter. So, Arjuna asked this question. Arjuna uvacha evam satata yuktaye bhaktastvām paryupasate echapyaksharam Yesham ke yoga vittamaha. So Arjuna asked this question. There are two people. One is worshipping you with form, another worshipping you or meditating upon you without form. Out of these two, who is better? This is the question. Bhagavan said, Arjuna, your question is wrong. Why? Suppose you ask me, the one who is worshipping devil and one who is worshipping God, between the two, who is better? You ask me, I'll tell you. The one who worships God is better. But here, both are worshipping God. So how can I say? He gives the answer. Sri Bhagavan Uvacha Maya Veshyamano Ye Mam Te Yukta Upasate Shraddhaya parayopetaha te me yuktatamamataha. Bhagavan says, Arjuna, whether you meditate upon the formless nature of Lord or you meditate upon the form of Lord, that doesn't matter. What matters is where your mind is. Mai aveshya manaha. Shraddhaya parayopeta. With complete faith. I think I must have told you some time before the story. Two friends were there. One was going to a dancing place. Another was going to Harikatha, listen to Bhagavad Katha in the temple. This went on for some time, then afterwards, both of them one day died. Same day. They were such good friends. And when they reached Yamaraj, Yamaraj said the one who was going to the satsang, he said, you go to hell. Another person who was going to the dancing place, you go to heaven. Oh, the person who was going to heaven, there is no problem. But the other one protested. What is this? I was attending satsang and you are sending me to hell. What is this? And Chitragupta looked at the record and said, see, the problem is when you are sitting in satsang, you are thinking about your friend who is enjoying the dance and music. And all the time you are thinking how lucky he is, and I am wasting my time sitting in front of this Swami. And he doesn't even stop. What kind of life I am leading? I should have gone there. This is what he was thinking. Whereas that person who was listening to music and dance, he was thinking about you. How lucky my friend is. He is spending his time in satsang. How noble he is, how uh, good he is, etc. He was thinking. So, even though physically you are there, but your mind was somewhere else. So this is called Bhagavan says, Mai aveshya manaha. If you are meditating upon me without form, if your mind is somewhere else, that doesn't make any sense. Same way when you are meditating upon a particular form, if your mind is traveling all over the world, that doesn't make any sense. So, and Shraddha, with complete Shraddha, that Bhagavan is. Shraddha here means Astikya Bhavana. Asti iti Bhavana. Bhagavan is a reality. It is not a myth. It is not a story. It is not a dream. It is reality. That acceptance has to come in our mind. That is called Shraddha. So, that story also I must have told long time ago. You must have forgotten. Since you have forgotten, that is my advantage. I can repeat it. So, one Mahatma gave his disciple a small idol of Ganesha to worship. He said, you worship this 6 months, then Bhagavan will bless you. He worshipped Ganesha 6 months, nothing happened. And then he thought, let me worship Hanumanji, maybe better. So Hanumanji brought, he started worshipping. Hanumanji also didn't bless him. 6 months over, nothing happened. But in our system, whoever comes, we will keep the same idol you don't throw it, we'll keep it there. That's why in your puja room, you end up with so many gods, isn't it? Now, finally, he thought that let me go to Bhagavan Shivji. He may bless me. So he talked gods, which is idol, and start worshipping. And while he was doing puja, he was showing incense. This incense was, the smoke was going to Hanumanji. He didn't like that. What I am showing here and the smoke is going there. So what he did that he took some cotton and plucked the nose. And when he did that, Hanumanji appeared. Now this man was surprised. When I worshipped you, you never came. Now I plucked your nose, you are coming. Hanumanji said, when you worshipped me, you never took me for real. You are worshipping my idol, not me. But when you plucked the nose, you thought that I'm really smelling the incense. You took me for real. Therefore I appeared. So this is called Shraddha. Shraddhaya parayo petaha. Te me yuktatama. Every time when you enter the puja room, don't think that they are idol or picture. It is Bhagavan present there. So that's called Shraddha. Then Bhagavan gives also comparison, kleshaha atikadarat tesham avyakta sakta chetasam. It's there. Next one. Ah. Klesho thikataraste avyakta sakta chetasam avyakta higadir dukkham dehavat Kleshaha atikataraha tesham. So people who are avyakta sakta chetasam, people who are trying to meditate upon the formless nature of Lord, it is difficult for them. Their toil is harder. Why? Avyaktahi gadir dukkham dehavat phiravapyate. Because of our attachment to this body, our mind has limitation to think of something without form. Therefore, it is difficult. Now, why it is? We are so much attached to this form of our body. Therefore, it is difficult. Now, the next question is what? If it is difficult, now what is to be done? Now, Bhagavan says, if it is difficult, make it easier for you. How? Yeah, prepare yourself. That is the idea. Now, how to prepare yourself? I told you the 5 steps. First is the Karma Kanda. Yeah. Then second, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5. So, Bhagavan starts ulta actually. Start from Jnana Marga. If that is not possible, Aneka Rupa Dhyanam, that is not possible. Eka Rupa Dhyanam, that is also not possible. Then you go to Janaseva, that also not possible. Then do all your activities as a Karma Yoga form. When the result comes, so you should dedicate, offer to the, coming, offer to the Lord means it is coming from the Lord, prasada buddhi. That's why, atayatadapishaktosi kartum madyogamashitaha sarva karma phalatyagam tatak puryadatmavan. That is the last choice Bhagavan gave. Now, when you give some last choice, people think that it is not important. So, in order to praise that, Bhagavan says, Shreyo hit jnanam abhyasat jnanatya jnanathyanam vishishyate dhyanat karma phalatyagaha. Tyagachantiranantaram Abhyasat Jnanam Shreya. Simply mechanically worshipping Bhagavan, it is better that you know what you are doing. All the steps, Sodasopachara Puja, every step you know what it means. Then you worship, Jnanam is considered better. Now, better than Dhyanam is Dhyanam, meditation upon the Lord is considered superior. Now, better than even Dhyana, Karma Phala Tyagaha. Bhagavan says, renouncing the result of action is considered more superior than meditation. Now, this is a contradiction, okay? So, this is where the problem is. Why Tyaga Shanti Ranantaram? When you give up the result, there comes Shanti, total peace. Now, there are so many interpretations are there here. It is said that when Bhagavan Vyasa wanted to write Mahabharata, he invoked the presence of Ganesha Bhagavan to write it down. So then they put a condition, Ganesha put a condition saying that once I start writing, my pen will not stop. And Vyasa Bhagavan thought for a while and said, okay, unless you understand the whole significance of the verse, don't write it. So contract was signed, they agreed. Now, whenever Vyasa Bhagavan want a break, he threw some verses like this. Even Ganesha Bhagavan has to scratch his head to find out what is the meaning. Now the meaning is, see, when we sit for meditation, there is a desire, isn't it? What is the desire? What is the karma phala we expect? Moksha or Ishvara Sakshatkara, isn't it? Now, in the meditation seat, when you sit at the peak of your meditation, you have to give up that thought also. Phalatyaga. It's something like when you lie down to sleep, you keep on saying, I want to sleep, I want to sleep. Will you sleep? Even the thought of sleep also, you should surrender totally. Then only it's same way here also, meditation also. Then afterwards, Bhagavan is giving the lakshana of a devotee. Everybody think that we are devoted to Bhagavan. But have you ever thought what is Bhagavan's opinion about you? That Bhagavan is giving here. Atveshta sarva bhutanam maitra karuna yevacha nirmamo nirahankaraha samadukha sugakshami. Adveshta sarva bhutanam. No enemy, not inimical to anybody. He never hates anyone. Suppose you have 100 people in your hit list, reduce it. Make it to 2 because you need 2 for health reason, mental health reason. Reduce the hit list. And what should be the attitude towards people? Maitraha, friendly. Suppose when you are over friendly with people, people think that, ye to maska maar rahe hain, they're buttering me and all that. And to such people, you should have karuna, compassion. Nirmamo nirahankaraha. One should be free from this ahankara and mamakara. And a balance, sama dukkha sukha. Sukham and dukkham, there should be a balance. Don't get excited too much when you are in a happy mood. Don't go down underground when you are dukkhi. There is a balance one should keep. And shami. Shama is a very beautiful qualification, virtue, that forgiveness. You should be able to forgive and forget and move on. Don't keep on lingering into this. Continuously thinking about that person did that, this person did it. Then what happened? Mind will get into a disturbed state. You will never find peace. This is the nature of a devotee. Then continuing. Tulya nindastutir mauni santushto yena kenachit aniketastiramatihi bhaktiman me priyo naraha. When somebody praises, we become very friendly to that person. And somebody ridicule you, you hate that person. No. This Mahatma, who is a devotee, whether somebody praises him or somebody ridicule him, it doesn't affect him. Then Mauni. Mauni means mental quietude. I call Mauni. It's not that he doesn't speak, but that mental quietude he will have, balanced mind. Then santushtaha yena kenachite. In whatever situation you put him, he find happiness. That is the thing. Now to give you an example, when Indira Gandhi was ruling our country, she declared emergency, 2 years. At that time, she had one son, Sanjay Gandhi. He had one brainwave. That all the Mahatmas in the Himalayas, there are lakhs of them. Rishikesh, Haridwar, Uttarakanshi, all these places. There are so many people, Mahatmas are there. He said, why not I round them up and make them vote? So he will get a big vote bank, isn't it? His idea came to him immediately because emergency, he can immediately implement that. So he sent policemen with all van and all that and rounded up all the Swamis. And Swamis were given good breakfast and all that. So they liked it. So they went, yeah, otherwise they have to go for Viksha. So that only roti, dal only they get. Here, nice breakfast was given. Idli, sambar, vadai, dosa and all that. So they were very happy. So they all went and voted. And there was one Swami was sitting under a tree with only one coat, that is all. And they tried to, one policeman went and said, hey, Aja, get up and come. He said, why should I? He said, it is order from government. You have to come and cast your vote. He said, I am not interested. Then they said, if you don't come, we'll put you in jail. And the sadhu started laughing. He said, put me in jail, very good. Now under a tree and without shelter I am sitting. And jail means you will be having a shelter. Also you will feed me 3 times free. So very good, put me there, he says. Now this policeman doesn't know what to do. And he looked at his clothes, he said, kapda utarenge. Remove your clothes. And the sadhu started laughing. He said, very good. I am wearing it for your sake, not for my sake. So, kya karega? What can you do? So this is the nature of Mahatmas. Santushto yena kenichit. Whatever situation you put, he find happiness. Aniketaha. There is no particular home for him. He may have an ashram, etc., but he doesn't consider it is my ashram. Stiramatihi. So that buddhi is steady. Bhaktiman me priyodra. Such a devotee is very dear to me. With, with that, our Bhakti Yoga is completed. Now we move on to this 13th chapter, Kshatrajna Vibhaga Yoga. So Arjuna asked this question that Jnanam, Jneyam, Prakriti, Purusha, Kshetra, Kshetrajna. These are the three pairs. He asked elaboration. Actually, in the original Gita, this verse is not there. It was added by one of the great Mahatmas, but it is a very intelligently added, but it is very important also, that verse. Then Bhagavan gives the answer. Sri Bhagavan Uvacha Itam Shariram Kaunteya Kshetramithyapidhiyate Etatyo Vettitam Prahu Kshetrajna iti tatvitaha. Idam shariram kaunteya. Hey kaunteya, kundika bete. Idam shariram, this body, is considered kshetra. Kshetra means field of experience. Now, idam shabda represent, this means all objects in this world. The entire creation is considered kshetra. Then, etatyo vettitam prahu kshetrajna iti tatvidaha. The knower of this body, the knower of this kshetra, field of experience, is considered kshetrajna. Arjuna, have you understood? Oh yeah, it's very simple. What is that? My body, kshetra, and I am the knower of the body, is kshetrajna. Very simple. Why is there so complicated? Bhagavan said, no, there is a problem. What is that? Kshetrajnam chapi mam vidhi. Oh, it's not there. Sarva kshetreshu bharata. Kshetra kshetrajnayor jnanam. Yattat jnanam matam mama. Arjuna, you are not the kshetrajna. You are not the knower of the field of experience. Who is that? Kshetrajnam cha mam vidhi. Understand that I am the kshetrajna sarva kshetreshu bharata. In all field of experiences. Means what? In all bodies, Bhagavan is the knower. See how beautiful it is. We thought that I am the knower. No, the Lord is residing in every heart. And without His presence, none of the bodies will work. I am the Kshetrajna in all the bodies. Therefore, He is not divisive. He is not separate. It is one Paramatma. Kshetrajna is one. Otherwise, if you say, I am the Kshetrajna, we are separate. But here, Bhagavan is indivisible truth. Therefore, He is one. Now, afterwards, what we saw in the 7th chapter, Bhumirapo Nalo Vayukam Mano Buddhi Devacha Ahankara Vidiyam Me Vidna Prakriti Ashtada, all eightfold Prakriti we saw in the 8th chapter, 7th chapter. That is elaborated here So Mahabhutani Hankaraha Buddhiravyaktamevacha Ityadi. So this is the given in a subtle aspect of that Prakriti, modification of Prakriti is also given here. And afterwards, so Kshetra and Kshetrajna is explained. The next topic is Jnanam Neyam. Jnanam means knowledge. But in the name of Jnanam, Bhagavan gives the vehicle to reach Jnanam. See, if you follow these values, you will gain Jnanam. This is the idea. So there are 20 values Bhagavan gave here. Amanitvam, Adambitvam, Ahimsa, Shanti, Rajyavam, Acharyopaska. Okay. Amanitvam, Adambitvam, Ahimsa, Shanti, Rajyavam, Acharyopasanam, Shaucham, Dhairyamaatma Vinigraha. I will not go through all 20 values. I will give you one or two. Okay. Amanitva means Atmani Pujyatva Bhavana Tad Abhavaha Amanitva. A rarefied opinion about myself, a glorified opinion about myself is called Manitvam. The one who is free from it means humility. Simple language, you can say Amanitva means humility. To give an example, one sculptor, he was a great artist. One day, he was getting old, so one day he thought, let me consult an astrologer, find out how long I live. So he went to this famous astrologer, he calculated his horoscope, and he said, September 24th, 5 o'clock, that's your last moment in this world. You will die, 5 o'clock. This he consulted him end of July. And he said, okay, no problem. So he went to his room, studio, and closed the door and started working very vigorously. And the appointed time came, September 24th, 4:30. Yamaraj, Yamadutas came. Even though, the Yamadutas have got one advantage, they don't want to open the door and all that. They, through the door, they can come. They entered the room, and to their surprise, what they saw, there were 20 people sitting there exactly like him. Now, suppose they touch the wrong person, the right person will escape. They were in a dilemma what to do. So they made a lightning call to their boss. Lord, you have to come. We have a situation. So Bhagavan came and he looked around. Yes, we have a problem. He went around, each one inspected and said, finally he came out and said, wow, what a great artist he is. Even Bhagavan's creation also, no two people are the same. There will be some difference will be there. Even twins you can see there is difference. But here you see so identical. Each one look identical. Wow, what a beautiful creation. He even outbeat even Bhagavan. So like this he started praising. And this man is sitting amidst this. He is listening to this. But as he went around after some time inspecting everything very carefully, suddenly he turned around and said, But I see one defect. Oh, this man was listening, he could not take it. He suddenly got up and said, what defect? That is a defect. This is called manittam. Hmm. So, like this, 20 values are there. Amanittam, adambittam, pretentiousness. Dambittam is pretentiousness. Ahimsa, non-injury, etc. There are 20 values. If you practice these values, you will gain jnanam, knowledge. Then what is that jnanam will do? It will take you to Jnaya Vastu. Jnaya Vastu means Paramatma. So, Kshetra, Kshetrajna, Kshetrajna, Jnayam, Purusha. All the three are one. Jnanam and Kshetra and Prakriti, all the three are one. So, continuing. Avibhaktam cha bhuteshu vibhaktamiva cha sthitam bhutabhartri cha tatnyeyam Rasishnu Prabha Vishnu cha. Even though Bhagavan is indivisible, but it looks as though we are separate. And that Lord is from whom the entire creation has emerged. Continuing. Purusha Prakritisto hi Bhungte Prakriti Jan Gunan Karanam Gunasangosya Satasatyoni Janmasu. Indirectly, you can say he is responsible, but actually, our vasanas or gunas are the one give good and bad wombs. Why are we born in this family? It is determined by our vasanas. So, even though Bhagavan is responsible indirectly because he is in his presence alone, everything happened. But the real reason is our own vasanas, our own samskaras. Now, it is said Bhagavan is with you, Kshetrajna. If he is with you, how come people don't realize him? Now, this question is answered here very beautifully. Upadrashtanumanta cha artha bhokta maheshwaraha paramatmeti chapyuktaha ehesmin purusha paraha. There are so many commentaries on this, but one beautiful commentary I heard from Gurudev, I will share it with you. Upadrashta. See, a person has got 100% ego, strong ego. Then Bhagavan is residing there. But what is his status? How Bhagavan resides? Upadrashta means witness. He just watch. That's all. That's why you ask, terrorist also Bhagavan is there. Why he is not doing anything? No, because 100% ego. So he watches. Then suppose 20% ego reduces, then he is Anumanta. Anumanta means he allows certain things. Then another 20% reduce, birth. Bhokta means nourisher, not Bengan Bharta. Here it is, Bharta means nourisher. He nourishes you. Then another 20% reduce Bhokta. It looks like Bhagavan is enjoying there. Another 20% reduce Maheshwara. So that person is like Ishvara, but whatever Sankalpa, yes, that materializes. He can bless others also. So whatever he wishes happens. Look at this Sant Dhyaneshwar, etc. He was able to move the what you call inert mud wall. He was able to move. That is a Sankalpa. So that capacity is called Maheshwara. So 80% of ego is reduced. That's why then 100% ego goes Paramatma, Brahman. He himself is Bhagavan. So means complete Vasana Kshaya is the Jivan Mukti Avastha. That's why in Yoga Vasishta also, there are two, Shamitra Rishi also teaches first, afterwards Vasishta Rishi takes over. So Shamitra Rishi says to Ramchandraji, Vasana Tanavam Mokshaha. Complete removal of Vasana is called Moksha. Continuing. Samam Pashyan Hi Sarvatra Samavasthitamishwaram Nahi Nastyatmanatmanam Tato Yati Param Gatim. Once the ego is gone, what he sees is this Paramatma alone everywhere. He will not degrade himself, but reaches the highest goal. With this, we conclude the 13th chapter. 3 topics: Prakriti, Purusha, Jnanam, Neyam. Prakriti is equal to Kshetra. Kshetra, Kshetrajna. The one who knows the difference and get established in Kshetrajna, he attains peace. Now we move to the 14th chapter. 14th chapter seed was in the 7th chapter. Devi Hyesha Gunamayi Mama Maya Duratyaya. So Gunamayi Maya is what is explained here. A chapter of Gunas, Bhagavan mentioned this in the 7th chapter. So that is more elaborately given here. Sri Bhagavan Vacha Sattvam Rajastamayiti Guna Prakriti Sambhava Nibhaknandi Mahabaho Ehe Dehi Namavyayam. Born of Prakriti, these 3 gunas are there. All of us, we are a combination of these 3 gunas. Sattva means purity, Rajas means passion or ambition, and Tamas means inertia, indolence, procrastination. That means we are in the influence of Tamas. These gunas bind the person. These gunas, as it were, bind the Atma to the body. This is the unseen rope that binds us to the body. Paramatma is not attached to the body, but it looks as though connected to the body due to these gunas. Avyayam means imperishable. Until you know the truth, it is indestructible. This bandhanam, until you know the truth, it remains with you as though indestructible. That's why Vayam is used here. Now, continuing. Sattva samjayate jnanam rajaso lobha eva cha pramada moho tamasaha bhavato jnanameva cha. Sattva samjayate jnanam. From sattva comes jnanam, knowledge, interest of knowing, interest of going to satsanga, etc. will come. Even though everybody look at the advertisement, publicity, etc., Facebook, Instagram, everything they see it, but they will not have the desire to go and see. Only when you are influenced by sattvic mood, then you will have interest. Rajaso lobha evacha. Rajas, when influenced by rajas, what happened? Greed comes, passion comes. Pramada moho tamasaha. When mind is influenced by tamas, and predominantly tamas, then indolence, inertia, bhavataho ajnanamevacha, and ignorance. These are the influence of these gunas. That is why we have three Devis. See, Saraswati stands for Sattva, Lakshmi stands for Rajas, and Durga Devi stands for Tamas, power of destruction. During Navaratri, 9 days we worship these three Devis, and the 10th day is the day of knowledge, Vijayadashami. According to this, everyone changes the mood. No one is totally bad. If one is influenced by these gunas, what happened? From sattva comes knowledge, from rajas comes greed, and from tamas comes heedlessness, delusion. That's why morning you get up, you are in a sattvic mood. You want to do so much good to the society. But after breakfast, you get into rajas mood. Let us see what is there in the market. Let us go for shopping. Then dinner, after dinner, don't tell me anything tomorrow. Tamas. All this. Now comes the question. Suppose a person die in these three moods, what happened? Urdhvam gachanti sattvastha madhye tishtanti rajasaha jaganya gunavrittisthaha atho gachanti tamasaha. Those abiding in sattva, suppose when they live in a sattvic mood, when they leave the body, sattvic mood, they will go to upward, that means heaven, etc. What? See, when he is abiding in sattva, go upward means when he is about to leave his body, what mood he was, he will go to higher lokas, means heaven. Suppose he is in a rajasic thought, Something like he forgot to mention his Swiss bank account number. He's worried about his shop. Who will take care of it? All kinds of thought comes. That got registered. He will come back. Where? In this world only. Suppose in a tamasic mood he goes, lives means a revengeful attitude. I wanted to take revenge of that person. He insulted me and I could not do it. He hand over that insult to his son. Beta, you should take like that. If this kind of thought is there, it's called tamasic thought. What happened? He will go to lower yonis. Jiganya guna. Vrittistaha atho gacchandi tamasaha. They will become animals, etc. But I heard if you become a dog in America, also good. Therefore, keep our mind always sattvic. That's a teaching here. Then how can we get out of this? Bhagavan says, Mam chayo vepicha yam chayo vepicharena bhakti yogena sevate sagunan samatitetan brahma bhuyaya kalpate. Bhagavan says, the way to get out of this, one who serve me with unwavering devotion. Such a person will go beyond gunas. Not only that, he will become fit for realizing the truth. The point is just develop devotion to Lord. The Lord will help you go beyond all these gunas. Now people ask Swamiji, how to develop devotion? How did you develop devotion to a particular film star? Shah Rukh Khan. Who else is there? I don't know. My heroines are all old ones. Hema Malini and all. So old. The new ones I don't know. I don't watch. How did you develop? Continuously watching his movies, isn't it? The same way our rishis have written Purana stories of Bhagavan. Read Ramayana, read Bhagavatam, Shiva Puran, all these, every deity there is a Purana written. Read that again and again, not only one time, second time, three times you read, then you will develop devotion. This is the only way. Listen to Bhagavad Katha. That is how we can get out of this grip of this gunas. With that, we complete the 14th chapter also. Now we have 4 more chapters left. 15, 16, 17, 18. We will see that tomorrow. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Guru Pyo Namaha. Harihi Om.